All right, I'm noticing that my teeth is really um, going to my mouth. Sorry, excuse me. How can I say, adjusting. Since I had that pain over here, let me hold like that. Since I had the pain here, up in here, that pressure pain, that was letting me know that that part, the upper part of my bone was healing. You know, the teeth is in your head. That's why when you get a toothache, everything hurts. That's in your head hurt, your ear hurt, your eye hurt, your nose hurt, you know. Look like way deep down in your ear, because all that's connected. And the teeth was so, had broke off so in my mouth, in my gums, wasn't in my mouth. It had broke off in my gums, both sides. This pressure over here wasn't that bad. So that means that that tooth ain't broke off. But I know on this side, I know that it was up in here. I know it was up in here. You know, because I had went years with that tooth. I had went years with that tooth broke off. I remember when it first broke off. I can't remember the day, the year, or the month, but I do remember when I was eating, I felt something crunchy, and when I looked, it was a piece of tooth. And when I felt in my mouth, I had no more tooth. And it just kept going because, see, it was already rotten. So because it was already rotten, every time I would chew like anything sweet, and it would get up in there, it would rotten out. Yep, it would rotten out. And it will break off. Well, it had gotten to the point where I didn't even have no teeth showing. When I would smile, you would just see a space, but I would feel it. And because that's a molder, that teeth that broke off is molders. You know what I'm saying? And you chew with certain teeth. And once those teeth broke off, I was chewing, but I was chewing gum. I was chewing gums rather. And I couldn't get, you know, I couldn't chew the way I wanted to chew, and it was like, lumps. What I mean by lumps is that it was like lumps of All right. What's wrong? It's okay. What's wrong? Nana here. Lie down, Lisbeth. Lie down, boo boo. Lie down. She always seem to wake up, scream her little lungs out. Yeah, so these teeth had done. There was no hope for these teeth. Only thing there was to do was to get them out, and I had gotten up enough guts to get them out. So, and you know what? The Lord gave me the guts. He took away the fear. I was scared. I ain't gonna lie. You know, and the thing was that I was. No. Okay. The thing was is that I was put to sleep. The first time I went, right, they was supposed to pull out the teeth then, right, and they was telling me, they said, well, what we're gonna do, I said, you pulling them all out today? They was like, no, we'll pull out some today, and then you gotta come out and you gotta come back and pull out the rest. I said, okay. And then they said, well, there's two options. That was the option. You can pull out some of them today, and then you come back and we pull out the rest, or we can put it in and get approval to put you to sleep. And then that way we could just take them all out. So he went looking in my mouth, and they looked at the x-ray and all that, and he was saying that, okay, so which teeth? And he was asking me, did I have pain and stuff like that? And I was like, no. I said, there's a little pain this side, in the upper. I said, there's a little pain back there that's really starting to hurt. They said, oh, okay. And and then he said, how many teeth are supposed to be coming out? And I was like, well, I don't know how many in number, but I know there's two up in here that need to come out. This one in the back that's hurting, that need to come out because it was starting to swell up my face. You know what I'm saying? If you follow me on my Facebook, there's some pictures before my teeth got taken out. You'll see my face is like on this side, that it was like kind of big, you know. And then the funniest thing, this side would hurt, and then after this side would start hurting, and it would kind of cool off and cool down. Then this side would swell up. This one didn't hurt, but it would swell up, and that would be the weirdest thing because they had did a root canal, all up in the upper, all up in here. So that's another reason why the teeth was able to rotten out, and I never really went to get them out because there was no nerve up there. They pulled that nerve out, but there was nerve back here. So that bad boy was hurting. So the good thing, see, this is why I said God was all in the plan, you know. The good thing is Danielle had went to the dentist while we was out there in Queens, and they had gave her antibiotics, the AM something, not penicillin, the other one. And they had gave her some of those, right, a bottle of those. And when this one started hurting, I started taking, I'm going to tell you something. I took that pill, right? This is when we was in tier 2. This is after I got sick. So After I got sick and the Lord healed me, then my mouth started, started acting up. And see, that's why I say that was all in God's plan because He had cleaned out my system, right? And now He had to clean out my mouth, the upper part, all up in here. I had so much bacteria all up in here. And the reason why I knew that I had bacteria and had with an upper respiratory infection, see what I'm saying? Because when I took that penicillin, well, I'm calling it penicillin, but they got different type of penicillin for different type of things. So the ones that you get from the dentist is for any type of um, infection in the oral part of your body, in your eyes, your nose, your respiratory. It deals with the respiratory system. So I went and I took. You're supposed to take one, I think, twice a day. And I took that pill. The first time I took the pill, I felt something snap. Well, not like a bone snap, you know how you be all stuffed up, and then when it clear up, you be like, wow, I could smell. So I felt that inside. I was like, wow. And I felt the difference. It gave me, like I had like some extra energy and stuff like that. And that's why I was saying, wow, I had a lot of bacteria in me. And it started working. I started feeling good. You feel it different in there, because antibiotics is to fight. Antibiotics, penicillin, anything like that is to fight any type of bacteria that's going on in the body, right? Even though God can do it, God can remove everything, but sometimes He uses the doctor's ingredients to do what's needed in our human body. So I started feeling it different. I kept taking them pills, and they brought the swelling. I had to take them they had to really get in my system. Like I had to take them for a week or two, because you're supposed to take them 7 days. I think it was 7 days. I can't remember how it was until they all gone. So she had a big bottle well, not a big bottle, but maybe 14. So that's 2 weeks. So I started feeling the difference, right? And then when I went to the dentist and I told them about the pain, they prescribed me some more of that medicine. And so I had to, when this side started messing up, because see, they couldn't take nothing out until the approval came. So I couldn't go back, they couldn't see me, but I'm telling you, them pills was working, they did their job, and I still was taking them. They gave them to me. They gave them to me after. They gave them to me after they started taking the teeth out. Let me see if we make it. This looks like a roll. I don't want to have to walk all the way back up there. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Now let's see if this thing. I told him I wanted beef bacon. Yeah. They be hooking up. God is great. God is good. We thank Him for our food. By His hand must be prayed. Give us our daily bread. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. So much personal. Amen. Yeah. I home crispy. I guess I got some burnt this time. Cause it's too soft.
Rate improved. The company posted a revenue of $3.8 billion during the quarter, up 30% from a year earlier.
And Facebook has updated its branding with a new colorful logo. In a blog post, the social media giant said it's making the change to differentiate between Facebook as a parent company and Facebook, the app. It's a nod to its other apps, blue for Facebook, green for WhatsApp, and red and orange for Instagram. The Facebook app will keep its own look of the signature blue logo with lowercase font.
All right, time for a look at the weather with Mike. So we gotta take these 60s while we can.
Yeah, we gotta say goodbye.
Goodbye. See you later.
Yeah, see you later. I know, it's gonna be a colder one for the next several days, ladies. And everyone tuning in, we gotta hold on to the jackets and the coats. Yeah, it's gonna be that cold going into the next couple of days. 61 to 62 degrees here in Bronx.
Boy, legend stabbed his mother.
Into this morning, but should taper out by like the late morning. By lunchtime, should just be cloudy. Maybe a few breaks of sun here or there. A look out in the futurecast kind of puts it by hour. As we see going into lunchtime,
it better if it's
off to the east, and therefore we're just stuck with the clouds through this evening. It clears out overnight, and tomorrow we're going to see a cooler day. High temperatures only near 52 here in the Bronx. But the sky is filled with sunshine. It's kind of on the mild side, but on the chillier side of the mild side of the spectrum there, as you can see right in the legend. As we get into Thursday now, we do end up with morning sun, but that gets covered quickly by thickening clouds. A front approaches from the northwest, and eventually that front does send rain showers our way toward the evening commute. So 5, 6 o'clock, you're going to see rainfall in our area. Folks, remember last November we had a very interesting weather event where it almost crippled the tri-state area because it ended up snowing, and a lot of us weren't prepared for it. I don't think this is that kind of situation. However, starts off as rain, and toward 11 o'clock, the front passes through to end the storm as a wintry mix. It's a very brief wintry mix, so don't be surprised, even though it rains on Thursday night, that it could change over to a brief shot of wintry mix at the very end of that storm near midnight.
Wintry mix, so that's why don't you just say snow.
Going into the weekend ahead with temperatures that's dropped to the 40s for Friday and Saturday, as you can see here in your 7-day forecast. Saturday and Sunday feature mostly sunny skies.
All right, the weekend this week was really cold.
Bundle up.
You got a new jacket. Thanks, Mike. Well, it's one of America's favorite doughy treats, and today we take the time to celebrate it.
It's National Donut Day, so these not so healthy but delicious snacks are so good Americans eat up to 10 billion of them a year. That's 31 donuts per person. And fun fact, the signature hole in the middle is said to have begun to help those donuts cook more evenly.
I'm not very specific about my donuts. I have a vanilla sprinkle. All right, well, look at this. Check out the star of the show during the Cowboys-Giants game at MetLife Stadium last night. That right there is a black cat. The Hurry Feline ran down the field in the middle of the second quarter towards one of the end zones. The cat eventually jumped into the crowd. Obviously, a bad luck start for the Giants in their loss.
So cute. Right. And to the Dominican Republic now, where hundreds of couples got together to set a Guinness World Record, the largest number of synchronized merengue dancers.
427 couples performed for 5 minutes and 18 seconds under a light rain in the capital city of Santo Domingo on Sunday. The rhythm of merengue was made popular in DR. The previous record from 2013 belonged to Russian dancers. That's awesome.
Everyone, well, Demi Lovato, she gave her first interview since her apparent drug overdose last summer. She said she wouldn't change her name for anything right now, adding that when she looks in the mirror, she sees a fighter. She says she's thankful for that strength and for her health. She also says she'll be working on some new music soon. And Ellen DeGeneres is going to be honored with the Carol Burnett Award at the Golden Globes in January. The Hollywood Foreign Press Association saying Ellen is a pioneer who has captivated audiences for nearly 25 years. She is the second person to receive the award. And David John's iconic outfit from the Grease finale, we were telling you about this last week.
One left. Supposed to be 3 weeks ago. I just got this 9/27. So how is that? 9/23. We'll be right back and then I'll make another. I'll make a call.